Greetings friends, today we're going to play Roboden again, but this time we're trying a new mode that I added recently. It's called Arena mode, and the difference from the classic mode is that you don't have to fight the ultimate enemy that is on the map from the beginning, the enemy colony. Instead, you have to survive for a few waves of enemy attacks. Like in most tower defense games or the survival games where you repel the enemies wave by wave until you go to the final wave where you probably fight some boss. It will be almost the same here, but there will be no ultimate boss from the classic mode. It's a little bit different here. I will probably use all the defaults because I need to check the mode itself, its difficulty, without changing too much. So I have some baseline from which I can balance the game for the higher difficulty, but I will enable the Fog of War. There is also an infinite mode where you don't have to stop at the wave 20, because right now I will play up to the 20 wave, and it will be the last wave that will be slightly harder, and if you beat that, you win the game. If you enable the infinite mode, the game will never stop, so you can't win the infinite mode, but it has a different scoring techniques. For instance, if you're playing for 1 hour, you will get more score than if you would play for half an hour and be defeated at that time. So in infinite mode, your goal is to survive as much as you can, while in the normal mode of Arena, you need to beat 20 levels. Let's get started. With Fog of War, I can only see the things around the colony, so the map is not revealed for me yet, so I don't know what's the best places with resources. But we can make an educated guess from what we see right now, then we move to some points and see some more. It's an interesting starting position. I don't have any gold resources or green crystals, but I have 3 sources of oil. The oil is a good late game resource because it's refilling. If you harvest everything from there, then give it some time, it will grow back. But it's not the best from the beginning of the game because its absolute values that it gives you are not that high. So in 20 seconds there will be a first wave. We'll only have flying units and they attack from the south, so from the bottom. It should be no problem. The first few waves are not a big deal. You don't even have to pay any attention to that yet. Where to go? Okay, let's go here. Because I know there are 2 sources of oil, but I can't harvest them at the same time by standing here. The colony needs to be really close to the thing, otherwise it will be not able to gather the resource efficiently. Let's get a bit closer. Hey, good enough, I guess. My number 1 priority is to find a place where I can fill all resources all the way up. You see there is a little yellow thing there, it's an indicator of how much resources do I have. Looks like we have 3 attackers. Shouldn't be a big problem. I need more yellow. What I want now is some repair robots. To make a repair bot, I need a green worker and blue fighter. We have a blue combat unit, but I don't have any green workers, so I'll invest more into the green faction. Hopefully we will get some green workers soon. If we do, we will get a repair bot. That will be very useful. Okay, I have a green combat unit, but I want a worker. And they're already merging into something. It's a hunter. It's okay, I guess. I actually need some growth, even more, so I can increase the limits of the number of the drones in the colony. But evolution could be also good. Since I have some year 2 units, I can start collecting the evolution points at this time, because right now the diode of the base is red, means I have no evolution points for the tier 3 units. Do I have any growth? I have in blue, and blue is also useful because I have no blue combat unit anymore. It merged into something else. Almost. Green worker. Now I need blue combat unit. I can add the security plus evolution, maybe, yeah. Now it should work, given some time and some luck. Now the base decided to recycle that unit. But we still have some units. No, not anymore. Okay. Let's try again. Okay, we have the units needed. Oh, okay. It creates a recharger. It's good too. I need them anyway. But what I really want is a blue combat unit. Come on. Oh, we have them. Should be working. Probably that's enough. Okay. Oh, you know what? I was mistaken. I actually need a blue worker and green combat unit, so it's a little bit different. It's other way around. Okay, that was my mistake. I don't have a blue worker and I don't have a green combat unit, and there is not enough resources here anymore. We probably should get going. I need an option to increase the radius of the base, to increase the limits of the units again. Yeah, like that. Give me more chances to get the units I want. This is a blue worker, that's perfect. Now I need a green combat unit. Probably add some. Oh, okay. I have a pair that I need. Just a matter of them merging. They do that. And this is a repair unit. If it will be cloned by one of our cloners, we will have multiple of them. Let's just hope it doesn't get destroyed before it's cloned. Now I need resources badly. We need to fly somewhere. This place isn't really good. I see the gold there. Or some gold. Can we avoid our demise? It's an okay place. Oh, even better. Great, it was a good choice. Let's stay something there. I don't have any combat units to destroy this enemy. I need to get resources fast and create some basic combat units. So let's do that. More resources. Now I need some growth, so the base produces units more rapidly. I wish I had the growth plus security. That's good enough. This is a good choice. We will have a tier 2 fighter now. Another one. Cool. The enemies become more aggressive. And more numerous, basically. But I believe we have something good going on. We have multiple repair bots. Should be enough to repair some of our best units, so they don't die as fast. We have some red miners, the robots that can harvest this resource. Let's go there to do that. A little bit later, let the units combine. We don't want to interrupt them. Also, what do I want to create now? I would like to have more red miners, because I only see maybe a couple of them, so I need more yellow. Let's get there anyway, even if we don't have a lot of units that can harvest that resource. The next wave will have a special enemy that is quite painful to fight. But we might manage it. Let's try to create some more units before that. I have 1 more minute to go. I increase the growth a lot, so I get a lot of new units. This will help me to increase the population even more. Because a lot of these units will die in the next wave if I'm not careful enough, or if we're unlucky. Should have some safety net beforehand. Good. We're getting more of those. This resource should be exhausted pretty soon if we continue like this. But it's like an oil, it will refill after some time. Just not too fast. increasing resources could be good. They're not harvesting it too actively. Now I would like to have more tier 2 combat units, and those two tier 2 combat units will merge into tier 3 combat unit. It's a good news. I needed to have at least one of them before facing a mini-boss that is called Dominator. It's like we are being surrounded. I don't want to stand here without a lot of resources. Let's try to relocate here. We also need some time to heal after this little battle. Oh no, they're giving to a left now. I thought we would go on to the north. Let's fly even further. I don't see the Dominator. Let's hope I don't use our tier 3 unit before even seeing the Dominator. Can we... Okay, let's move away from that. I'm still not sure where Dominator is. This place looks good, it has a lot of resources, so let's build something that will help us to defend it. Although we already killed, I would say, most of the ground units, the small spiders, spider robots. Oh, this is a Dominator. Okay, let's use an attack action, so more unit will be more likely to attack that enemy, but I don't have a lot of units. The combat units that is. Okay. It flies away. I'm not even sure I want to follow it. Let's just give it some time to come back if it wants to. I can actually try to build a second base now. The game goes well enough, and I have resources here. So let's use this opportunity. Oh, it's coming back already. It's focusing the turret that I built, and the workers are trying to repair it. So it's tanking for us. Ah. The second base is almost ready, and the turret is being destroyed. Now it's being healed so well. Huh. Now I also need to babysit this new base that doesn't have any good things. This is one of the reasons I'm also increasing the radius of this base, so it's wrapping the both of the colonies better. But this base needs increased radius too. We already see the tier 3 enemies, and it's painful. The Dominator is still here. Damn. Now, I would like to decrease the radius for this base now, because it's not practical for this kind of base for now. I don't have a lot of warriors to defend it. we're just spreading the units too much. We can take it down. Yeah. We almost out of resources. We should go here. I think the Dominator is still there. The new base is definitely going here for the better resources. I would say that the old base could come here, but it can't. Not before we help our other little base to become stronger. If you fly away right now, it will be destroyed by enemies. So instead I'm going to escort that base. Oh, the bad part is that it will be now collecting all the resources. Okay, change of plans. I will come back if there will be a threat for this base, but let it collect the resources on its own. It really needs that gold. Or even crystals. Why go for gold if you have crystals? Okay, this is your probably last walking through our base. Yeah. Oh, I see invisible enemies going here. So this base is being under attack. Should probably be able to take them down. That's a lot of enemies. Since this base has a lot of resources now, there is no need to separate anymore. Let's combine our forces for now, so we can defend ourselves. That should be okay. We do have some casualties. I could build another base now, if I want to have 3. Or I can continue with 2. 2 should be enough. It will be a little bit hard to develop the third base because I don't see any great spots to raise that base. We basically need to manage this base too. It's not good enough yet. It's quite vulnerable for pretty much anything. Even this attack could be lethal. This is why I'm going to help with another base. Oh, there is a builder. The builder has the same sprite as one of the drones in our colony. That's a temporary thing before we get a new sprite for that. So don't be too much surprised by that. I definitely would like this base to have more combat units. This bastard is trying to build a tower there. I will try to stop it. Okay. But I need to build my tower too. It's not ready yet. Yes, for this base. This base is so greedy. It wants to take everything. I need more green combat units, so I get more tier 2 units, the combat units. The same goes for this base, basically. I just don't have enough time to manage the factions. I need to move more to get some resources. This is what I'm talking about. These combinations create a good combat units. Okay, this place is good enough for now. Let's attack it from the two bases, so we can combine our firepower. Go for it. Damn, it's too fast. Yeah, it's kiting our forces. That was a mistake on my part, it's too fast. Okay, let's go back. Two builders. Also Dominator. The next wave will be kinda challenging. Yeah, it's destroyed. Okay. I think I see the issue here, but I need to pay a little bit more attention. They are building the turrets there. But that's not a big problem. I don't want to go there that much. Yeah, as I thought, this base doesn't have a lot of repairs. I don't think it has any, really, so I need more blue to fix that. Do I have green combat units? I don't have them. Anyway. Great. We will have at least one. And it should be cloned. If I have enough growth. And capacity in the base. Oh, we have two already. Cool. But I want more. So in this attack there should be some... Yeah, those enemies. One of them decided to attack this base. I actually want to combine our forces for this moment. Because there are more. There are also those units. It's still here. It's not dead yet. Yeah. Yeah. One is down. I believe there are two more. Wow, this is dangerous. What are you doing there? Damn. This attack, okay. I don't see any other units. Maybe they were attacking the second base and they were destroyed after this. Anyway, this base needs a lot of resources now. This place is not safe. Don't even know where to go. Okay, this place isn't good. I see you, sneaky bastard. Is it safe to go there, I wonder? Okay, the situation with repairs is better now. For this base. This base needs more evolution points, because I see units that can merge. There is a turret. Okay. There is another one. So it's a bad place. Okay, let's go here. We can destroy them. It just requires some efforts. I'm not willing to take that risk yet. This base will take some resources from here, because it's quite powerful. There shouldn't be any problems for it. And then we will take it here. Build a colony here, but I don't see a lot of profits from that right now. We should finish the game with 2 bases at this point. What do I want here? I need to come closer. This is probably the time to go away from here. We exhausted the resource. Try to be here. This is... Okay, for now this base can stay here. I could even decrease the radius so it's more safe. Let's... let me think. That's too much. It doesn't have even one tier 3 unit. It can't take that much punishment. Oh, it has one. Oh no, it's not. It belongs to this base. Okay. Five more waves to go. Oh, you're so dead. That was a mistake for you to come through here. Let's actually attack them. Correct. I'm out of resources. What would be a good place to go? One base should stay here, because I have turrets here, and it also have several oil resources nearby. I can loop through them as they fill up. But since I don't have a lot of enemies here, I could go here and collect the crystals that are still here. And this base can invest in evolution even more while it's standing on one place. This base have enough things to create a tier 3 unit, but it needs more evolution points. But to generate them, it basically needs to stand in one place. Okay, we're getting one. That's better than nothing. It could be cloned to some extent. Let's come closer. Can I decrease the range now? No, I can only increase it. I'll take evolution then. I don't like this. No, no, no! This is a bad place too. Okay, come back. We got a lot of resources from that mission. It's not a big problem. They can just do whatever they want. This also looks bad. This Dominator is fucked. It's a bad plan for them to go through the middle of the base, because they will get attacked from all the robots in the colony. So it plays in my favor in this particular case. I would like to build another turret here, if I have a choice. I would like to explore this section. Maybe there are good resources there. But I don't really want to take that risk at this point. I only need to survive for 4 more waves. Yeah, I don't want to tank with that base. Let's swap the places. Now I'm out of resources again. You know what? I'm tempted to go here. It's not good enough. It's only one spot. I would take this, though, with my other base. Okay, it will manage this. Shouldn't be a problem. Could probably go here as well, if we're here anyway. Okay, this was a good choice. Get enough resources to build another turret. I could probably even build it here. We can finish the construction and go back and build another one in the middle. There is also an oil here, so I'm not concerned that much. Okay, they can manage that. Sounds good. The bunker is ready. Attack. This is kinda risky. Go back. I don't want to lose a unit that will be useful for a tier 3. Evolution is on the bottom, I need to increase it. Okay, that's a lot of resources. Let's head back. Or maybe not. Let's start from this base. No, I want to go. Or maybe... No, it can't be saved. There are too many enemies and no colony there to back it up. We need to get back to this defensive position. Can I stand here? Probably not. I can. Good. We have some resources. Let's play a little bit defensively now. We get more tier 3 units. That will be useful for the last wave. I think we're good enough to survive this. Will it survive? I don't think so. I think it will be destroyed. No, it was repaired. Good enough. The next wave can be tricky. But we look quite powerful, to be honest. We still have some resources, so that's also good. I like having resources. So this is the attack I was talking about. They have AoE attack, which is pain in the ass. I want to make some distance between the colonies so they don't attack as much enemies at the same time as they could. But it looks like they were defeated quite fast because I have a lot of tier 3 units now, thanks to the constant evolution that I was trying to force on the colonies. It probably will be destroyed now, right? Or can it survive again? That would be good. Now, do I want to collect some more resources before the final? No, it was destroyed. Okay, it was tanking a lot, so it's good enough anyway. This is too risky, that's a lot of turrets there. I will probably lose more than I will gain by going there. Let's come back. This, however, this is another good spot. Let's try it. That base probably don't have enough resources to complete it. Or maybe it has. Okay, I stand corrected. It's quite safe here, actually. I see you there, doing your things. So the next wave will be the last one. Oh, it's just a place where the enemies were going from. That's not the best spot for me to be in. Let's get out of here. I lost my tier 3 units here, or maybe even more than one. That's not good. They are ground units, so it was better for me to face them here, where I have some support from the ground. That's also a lot of units. So let's not be dumb. Let's try doing this more strategically. Yeah. Those invisible guys can make it through the defenses and get right in the middle of the base, but it will not save them from this amount of firepower. Too bad I lost most of my firepower from this base. And I don't have enough time to recover from that. But at least I got some resources, right? No, it wasn't worth it, to be honest. For the last wave, maybe I want to stay in the middle, not taking any more risks. If I stand here, all of them will take aggro and attack. I don't want to face that yet. They may attack, but I'm feeling much more powerful here. Even if I go here, it will probably be close enough to take some aggro. You damn thing. I don't see any better options than to stay here, since we invested a lot into these defenses. I would even try to build another one, but I'm just not sure I have enough resources. Let's try. Like, resources are on the 0, but it was enough, I guess. I have some leftovers, and now it's 0. The bad thing is that if I'm out of resources, I can't replace the units that I lose. I can only hope that I will not lose a lot of units. I can't even repair the buildings if I don't have resources. We can collect some random crap, but it's not enough. Not at this point in the game. Yes, there is some gold, there is some iron there. Could collect some. And the last wave is about to start. And it will be from the one side, from the west. And from the left. Which means this place is quite dangerous. You don't want to stay here for a long time. Let's see where are they going from. Right through here. Okay. Ah! The one is not dangerous. There are more, like these ones. Go back! Okay, you're here. This is the most dangerous part right here. Let's try to kite them. Good. Now, there are more. There are several dominators here, which will try to kite us. But I think we have enough units to just go through them and destroy them. Now, this is a bad place to be in. One is down. This should be down too. He destroyed one of our turrets. That's not a big issue. They're there to basically mitigate some of the damage to our units. Okay, I know that 2 of them are down. There should be a 3rd one. Although, I'm not sure where exactly. We need to survive the time that is remaining. There is an achievement for destroying all 3 dominators. This is the 3rd one. If we destroy it, I will get the achievement for that. You don't have to do this. You can just survive for 5 minutes, but if you manage to find and destroy all of them before the timer stops, you get an achievement. Okay, I got myself into a little bit of trouble. But I think we can survive for a little bit more. This base is still very strong. Can't say the same about this one. We lost almost 2 of our defensive buildings. It looks like they used the units from here. They sent it somewhere. There is no one to repair that because we don't have resources. They're attacking it again, okay. I don't want my units to tank, we have turrets for that. come here. One minute to go. Will we try to attack again? Huh, -2. Okay. It still will be real hard for them to do anything meaningful with the amount of power that they have. It's safe here, so I could even fly there and get some oil while it's there. Although this base, if you look at it closely, you will see that it only has a couple of battle units, so it has basically no means to defend itself. But since this base is so good at harvesting, it's already back. And I won the match. Let's see. Yeah, we got the achievement. That's good. Okay, thank you for watching. I think that this difficulty, it's the normal difficulty of arena mode. It's good enough. I can't say that it was too easy, because there were times then I was about to lose my second colony, and if I only had one, it could be harder to build a defensive position in the middle, because I used one base to collect the resources from the oil, and then the second one was flying around collecting the things that it can find, then take them to the middle and build some more turrets. The turrets are good in a way that they absorb the damage, and since it's easier to build a turret than to build a tier 3 combat unit, it's good when you can decrease the number of units you lose per every attack. You waste some resources, but the tier 3 units require time to create, a lot of time and effort. You need also to control the faction distribution so you get the right evolution, etc. And the turret is just, you order to build it, and it can be completed in a few seconds if you have a lot of workers and resources available. So I believe that turrets are good for the last part of this mode. In the beginning, they're not needed. It could be a waste of resources. You can probably build a third base here instead of wasting the resources for the turrets in the beginning of this game. But it's also possible to complete this mode using only one base, because you can have 160 drones per one base if you're increasing the radius a lot. This requires a ton of resources for one base, but then you don't have to control two of them, right? You have more focus on one thing, and it works quite nicely too. But I prefer to play with multiple bases. That's just my preference. Thank you for watching. I will probably play some other game, as I usually do on this channel, but for the last moments of my life, for more than 1 month I was building this game, so this is the thing I wanted to share. Thank you for watching again, and bye.